Yeah.
Guys, and looking back at some of Roman Reigns' greatest rivals, one name that always comes to mind for me is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, which is odd because a lot of people have looked at Reigns and Rollins as brothers at various points. And they were tag team champs as part of the Shield, but despite that, yeah, I'd agree. They've also been great rivals.
Guys, let me speak the truth about the Reigns-Rollins rivalry you mentioned. The simple fact of the matter is, brothers fight. They've been doing it since the beginning of time, and it's never going to change.
Well, I don't know how many brothers have interrupted WrestleMania main events and stole WWE championships like Seth Rollins did. That kind of underhandedness only comes from a true rival.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Oh, my. Seth Rollins in some trouble here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
What's coming next?
Back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Drop kick with precision.
Set up here, backbreaker. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Boom, nice.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. But not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. For years, guys, the Intercontinental Championship somehow eluded Roman Reigns, but that all changed in November 2017 when the Big Dog defeated The Miz to capture the title.
And not only did that victory over The Miz give Reigns the Intercontinental...
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael. It is not looking good for Seth Rollins. This does not look good for Seth Rollins.
As Saxton stated not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made him a Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion.
Wow, it's almost hard to believe, considering just how few superstars can call themselves Grand Slam champions.
Ooh, what an uppercut! What's Roman Reigns putting together here?
Nailed it. Victory is on the horizon.
This is exactly what...
Roman Reigns is getting his match in gear at this point.
I don't know how I feel about Seth Rollins lately, guys. Seth wanted to be great. He wanted to be the man, and he had no reservations in how he had... For a schoolboy.
Bam! I knew it was only a matter of time.
Corey, I would have to disagree with the notion that Seth has lost his edge.
What an assault on Roman Reigns.
He goes for the cover.
How does he keep doing this? How'd he do that?
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Incoming.
Yeah.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme. Bulldog! Oh, what impact.
Smooth transition.
This could be it.
Face first, Famouser. Face first, Famouser.
Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Beautiful technique.
Bulldog! Delivered with force.
Seth Rollins taking advantage now.
Why, he's the Kingslayer. He caught him slipping.
Seth Rollins is looking for something big here.
But can he hit it, guys? Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Now in full control.
Bulldog! Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's in full control now.
Boom, what impact. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. Seth Rollins really needed this break.
But what can he do with it?
Neck breaker.
Harsh impact.
Oh, and the ref gets taken out.
What's he made of, paper mache?
A striking blow. Situation not looking good for Seth Rollins.
This is not... Fans have plenty to worry about here. Setting up for it.
Perched in the corner.
Spear! Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. Seth Rollins is in trouble.
Just like many children around the world, Seth Rollins idolized this thing growing up. And to be honest, why wouldn't you? Coming down from the rafters, the black bat, scorpion death drops. I think both Seth and I had great taste in who we looked up to.
An incredible combination. Drop kick. Beautiful. Getting back to Seth's admiration for Sting, it must have been surreal for Rollins to go toe-to-toe with an icon he respected so much. Probably the most unique situation he's ever been in.
I would say so. Seth found himself in a battle against a man he had dressed up as for several Halloweens. But at the end of the night, he was able to...
Shoulders on the mat.
Yes! Takes it!
The entire locker room should consider themselves warned. Tonight, the Apex Predator is coiled and ready to strike. If Randy Orton has it his way, tonight he returns to his rightful position at the top of sports entertainment.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Oh, well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Vipers become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Oh, what a DDT! Wow. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Seth Rollins beginning to stumble a little.
The Kingslayer's wearing down.
Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
This match is trending in a bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
And look at back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Schoolboy. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Man, I think we're seeing the end for Seth Rollins. Tonight may not be his night. Ooh.
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
What's coming?
Back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Randy Orton might be the most successful third-generation wrestler in WWE history. The Orton family has been a fixture in wrestling for over 50 years, competing in main events from the 1960s all the way to today.
Yeah, Cole, it all started with Randy Orton's grandfather, Bob Orton Sr., who competed in the end.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening.
You both started the Orton family tree with the discussion of Bob Orton Sr., but Randy's father, Cowboy Bob Orton, has an impressive pedigree, too, as a WWE superstar, including being in Roddy Piper's corner during major matches at the first two WrestleManias.
Great as his father and grandfather were, Randy brought the Orton name to even greater heights with multiple WrestleMania main events and over a dozen WWE Championship reigns.
The 4 men in the ring are set. One of the most chaotic contests a superstar can compete in is a fatal 4-way. Anything can happen, and the match can be over in an instant.
Yeah, but these competitors will have their hands full, Cole. In a fatal 4-way, you have to have your head on a swivel at all times.
Leg drop!
That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. It was a special fatal 4-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission. Either Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, or Big Cass would leave the new Universal Champion.
Oh, man, what a shining whistle.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
When it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance, Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared to get...
Looking for all the glory here. An easy kick out from Rollins.
Way too early.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Oh, what a slam! That hurt!
Uh-oh, crucifix.
Crucifix. The shoulders are down. The pin's broken up. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Keep your eye on this one. You gotta believe this one's over. What's this? The slam!
Double axe handle smash.
There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal 4-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count out and no disqualification means anything can happen and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario any way you look at it, especially when you're going up against 3 other opponents.
Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal 4-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
The 5 Feet of Fury has her master's and doctorate in timing and resourcefulness. After Nia Jax sent Mickie James flying off the top rope and flattened Sasha Banks with a Samoan drop, Bliss blasted Nia out of the ring with a dropkick and pinned the Boss to become #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. It was brilliant.
And he's heading back in. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Boom!
High impact crossbody.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Nope, reverses it. Going all the way up.
Rollins is a true student of the game. Byron, how do you stay one step ahead of the architect and hope to defeat Rollins?
It's a tall order, Michael. I think if you remove any backup from the equation, you can put Rollins in panic mode where he'll make mistakes.
Rollins is looking for a way out of this.
Ring rattling.
Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 723 pounds, the Raw Tag Team Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows, the Club.
Here's a man who spent many years out of the WWE perfecting his craft, and when the time came, AJ Styles didn't just enter the WWE, he busted the doors open.
Oh, this is so exciting! The Hounds of Justice are back!
You are looking at perhaps WWE's most dominant faction ever. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, three workhorses that run this industry.
In one night, at Money in the Bank 2016, all of these men were WWE champions.
The Lunatic, the Big Dog, and the Architect reunited.
AJ Styles and Roman Reigns had a series of amazing battles in 2016.
AJ Styles came so close to unseating WWE Champion Reigns at Payback 2016. In fact, Styles won by countout and disqualification, but Roman scored the pinfall after 2 restarts.
Saxon, don't forget their brutal Extreme Rules match. This time, Reigns had the definitive victory, but the world saw that Styles was every bit his main event equal.
Agreed. Should we have another Reigns-Styles match, I'd love to see the Shield and the Club involved as 2 dominant and cohesive factions face off.
Samoan drop.
Incredible.
Oh, perfect kick. Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the big dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015. The slam.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match, like when he plucked Roman out of a spear and into an F5 to beat the big dog in the main event of WrestleMania 34.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Corey, we know that Seth Rollins is a top competitor here in WWE, but he isn't without his faults. How can his opponent expose any flaws?
If you had to point out one flaw in the game of Seth Rollins, it's that he tends to be a very highly emotional competitor.
He's got the shoulders down. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Not yet.
Ooh, wicked clothesline. You know, Byron, as Corey alluded to, we've seen how Seth Rollins can allow a counter here. AJ Styles caught a bit off guard there.
Which is a rare sight.
I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this... right to the back of the neck.
But did he go for it too early?
Seth Rollins really needed this break.
But what can he do with it?
Half Nelson up. Nailed it. There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
What a stop. Good grief. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a 6-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a...
And there's the reversal from Luke Gallows.
Ooh, right to the back.
Irish whip.
The world rejoiced when Gallows and Anderson dethroned Cesaro and Sheamus to win the Raw Tag Team Championship. Winning those titles was the main reason Anderson and Gallows came to WWE, and to win them as part of the Royal Rumble kickoff special made it even better.
Jigo Katuki.
What a shot.
Hooked up. And Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
When Gallows and Anderson won the tag team titles for Raw, they became just the third duo in sports entertainment history to hold the IWGP Tag Team Championship. And
I think we know what this is.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Choke slam. I'm not sure how much he has left.
All that's left now is for Gallows to finish it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
and he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Looking at it here.
Years ago, Luke Gallows was a WWE superstar under a different name. But the fearsome giant was at a crossroads and looked at who he really was.
That's the impact.
I'd be shocked if Gallows has anything left.
I remember when Luke Gallows was here during his first stint with WWE.
Look, what an amazing six-man tag match.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. The Shield.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
I don't care how many wins you have. Whenever your hand is raised in victory, a certain level of excitement washes over you.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.